Hi everybody, we're back again. Vic and Vern Sport Chat. We have Ryan with us as well today. 1st of March, Friday evening, as we promised. We'd like to talk a little bit more intensively about Manchester United, what's going on. Stadium, owners, team, manager, players, financial fair play, kind of. But this evening, we're just going to do one topic, and that is the infrastructure. Something dear to my heart, Old Trafford. I know what you think. You know what I think. I know you want to. You would just tear it down.
Tear it down. It's an old piece of real estate. Tear it down. I don't see a point of keeping it around. I can understand all the United fans that want to keep it. Old Trafford. Tear it down. It is old. I mean, you can't go to the toilet. You know that?
No, you
get a freaking disease.
You get a disease. It's dangerous, man. You need a tetanus afterwards.
Have you ever eaten something there?
No. In the stadium, you can't eat anything.
Nothing. It looks.
It doesn't look good.
No.
But it is not built, that stadium inside. You know, in the background of the stadium,
catering's just bad.
It's not there. It's not built for making money off catering. I mean, you know, it's just not there. It's just not there. I mean, you've been with us to Old Trafford once in 2018.
When it was the 60th anniversary from the Busby Babes Munich incident.
Exactly.
So
did you eat anything in the stadium? No. And what happens with you? You go before the game. The only thing that you can do before the game is you go to the mega store, and it's a shitload of people in there. Okay.
Yeah.
But
they have to close the doors.
It doesn't. You know, at other stadiums, like when I was in the United States and stuff like that, I would watch the Patriots in New England, you know, in Foxborough or something, or Raymond James Stadium in Florida or something like that. You don't go 10 minutes before the game. In Old Trafford, the only thing you do is you go 10 minutes before the game, because you can't take your ticket, you go in the stadium and you watch the game and you go home again.
There's one or two pubs around.
Yes, but those pubs, I mean, but they're not catering for everybody.
No.
Okay. So if you got kids with you, stuff like that, well, you can't take them in there.
No.
You can't be. So there should be more bars and restaurants and stuff like that. I mean, when I went to the New England Patriots, I was there 2 hours before the game. Buying food, spending money. You don't spend money when you go to Old Trafford.
No.
You spend it on your ticket.
Spend on the ticket, or you go to the mega store.
Exactly.
But that's it.
But
I'd rather go there too.
How much money do you think they make off catering?
Not much.
I mean, on average, 75,000 people go into the stadium. They should be making millions every home game on food. Because whatever the ticket price is, every person that goes to a game should be spending another 20 to 30 pounds on food, drinks,
Hell yeah.
shirts, stuff like that, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
And you add that times 70,000 on average. That's what you're looking at. That's the revenue. I mean, you know, I'm the nostalgic one of us. I like the old stuff. I'd like to live in an old castle, all kind of stuff like that, the old blockhouse, stuff like that. That's me. I like the old stuff. But even I've got to say, you can't renovate something that is that dilapidated. And I blame the Glazers for that. I blame the Glazers. I don't blame them for everything that's wrong with the club, but they are the owners. And at the end of the day, the buck stops at the top.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't understand, because you got to have a great stadium. You've got to have the infrastructure. It makes you so much money.
But I mean, look,
Huh?
You
You get there 4 or 5 hours before the time. You meet other Man United fans. You sit in bars. You drink. You have something to eat. You do a bit of shopping. You maybe they'll have some light entertainment, a park. I don't know, but get the people there, and not just that. If the game's finished, I mean, everybody just runs to the train station, or tram station, whatever it is, huh? And you have to stand there for freaking hours, huh? Until everybody's gone. If you had stuff to do there, people would go, a couple of, say 20,000 would leave immediately, and the rest would maybe stay for an hour, and then another 10,000 would go.
I'm telling you, the best experience that I had in the last few years was in Las Vegas. And I wanted to go watch ice hockey with our father. Before the game, it's like a carnival.
Yeah.
There are bars, restaurants, live music acts. It's everything. It's unbelievable. It's a place where you go with your family and you think, hey, wow, all right, let's go get there an hour or two beforehand. We can do this, we can do that, everything like that. It's fallen down, and I can't understand because, I mean, those Muppets, I call them Muppets. I mean, you know, they all look like Kermit in any case, but let's be honest. The Americans
can't all be as pretty as us.
No, but I mean, you know, the Americans, and they should then do it American style. At least the stadium.
If I put up a couple of barbecues,
But
that's what I'm talking about.
you know, it's got to be. Not everything has to be Americanized, but at least if you want to Americanize everything, instead of coming in with a stupid Super League and all this crap, do the stadium American way.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody says, oh, you know, they're leeches and they want all the money and all that stuff. I say, earn your money, but do it correctly. Earn an extra 100 million a year on
dividends,
and everything. I don't give a damn as long as you do a good job. If we're winning our games, and
the experience is amazing.
I mean, at the end of the day, no one invests billions. Well, they didn't, but no one invests money just to throw it away.
No.
After a certain amount of time, you want to get something back.
Understandable.
And that's understandable. I mean, you know, so
build it properly.
And they have the possibilities there.
Yeah,
they have they have the space. Build a new one, play in the old one.
Until
you don't lose any of the revenue you have now. And the minute the new one's finished, you don't have to tear down the whole Old Trafford. For me, you can keep maybe one little part of it or something like that for nostalgic reasons, and make bars and restaurants and stuff like that out of it.
I'm not an architect that can
Make a hotel out of the Old Trafford.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
And use the pitch as a nice park or something like that. There's many things. I mean, we are lacking behind. I mean, I wasn't Anfield where Arsenal played. Never been there. Never will be. Now they're in the Emirates, right? White Hart Lane. Go on.
Not Anfield.
No, that was Highbury.
Highbury to the Emirates. White Hart Lane. Now they've got these beautiful stadiums. And I mean, what do you think Newcastle are going to be doing in the next years?
I must probably make a new St James Park, but they won't call it St James Park.
They'll definitely
No, it'll be the Air Saudi Park or something like that. And at the end of the day, that's just the name. The most important name is not Old Trafford, because Trafford is just a part of Manchester. It's an area of Manchester.
Thing is Manchester United.
Manchester United. And I don't. And for me, I don't care if they call the stadium the Budweiser Stadium. If somebody asks me,
that would hurt though.
no, I don't care, because you know what? Because somebody's asking, what are you doing on the weekend? I'm going to Old Trafford. It will always be Old Trafford. It'll always,
for me
also. It'll always be Old Trafford. So for me, that is the main thing. And I can't understand that, you know, they want to Americanize everything, but they didn't do that properly.
Right.
They didn't do that properly. That makes you money. And then the next thing you got to do, you got to update the trading center. I mean, you know, I was upset with Ronaldo when he gave that interview, but he didn't lie.
No, he didn't.
He didn't lie about stuff like that. Other things I didn't like of his interview, but he didn't tell a lie when he said our training stuff. Carrington is not up to scratch. It's not up to scratch.
But there's going to have to be a lot of money invested.
And you know what? And everybody said, yeah, but it's a gym, it's a gym, it's a gym. He only has 27.8 or maybe 28% of the thing. Why should he pay for everything?
No. They should all pay equal parts.
I mean, he's a businessman, not an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's a businessman. He didn't make billions being an idiot.
No, I think everybody should pay that has got a stake in the club should pay their percentage and get it done, because it has to be done.
And I mean, people always say, well, it's going to cost 2.5 billion. It's going to cost 3 billion. Yes. But then you sell the naming rights to the stadium, and you bring in the NFL to play in the stadium, because
rock concerts.
All that stuff, because a stadium like Old Trafford is a waste of money.
Sure.
One game a week. No women play there. Nobody else plays there. One game a week. That's all that Old Trafford does. You might get a
rugby league final.
A rugby league final if you're lucky. I mean, that's all that is. And everything that stands empty. It's like an airplane. If it's not in the air, it's not making money. If a stadium's not full, it's costing you money.
True.
You've got to have a team in the background. I mean, I've been to Madison Square Garden. Okay, Monday, you can go watch motocross. Tuesday, there's monster trucks. Thursday, there's an ice hockey game. Friday, there's a basketball game. And on Saturday, Beyonce. Wrestling. And on the next Monday, Beyonce's got a concert. Money, 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 money. That's how you make it work. So I don't want it to be tear down, but it has to go.
It has to go.
And Mark Goldbridge, I'm sorry. I know you my I'm your fan. And I know you want to keep a stadium, but that's where you don't agree.
It's got to go. You've got to build something new, exciting. Something for about 90,000, I would say, at least.
Yeah. The problem is, the next problem that is,
how do you get the people there?
90,000. I mean, you've been there when it's packed with 78,000.
Oh my goodness! I think we wait at least 2 hours for that freaking train.
Yeah.
For that tram. Or whatever.
Taxis can't get to the stadium.
Stadium.
The buses are always.
Was it longer?
I can't remember. I thought it was 2 hours.
It felt like a
Felt
week.
like 3 and 4.
And and stuff like that. It's got to be better connected. The railway is there. Use that. Connect it better. Get people in and out. Stuff like that. It's got to be a destination again.
It's got to be.
Because let's be honest. Manchester's not Paris, and Manchester is not London, and Manchester is not Barcelona,
Or Madrid.
or New York, or anything like that. Manchester's Manchester. It's not like it's not the hippest place in the world.
Like I said, build a village where you can engage. There's stuff to do, not just the football. Get people in there and have people have a good time there. That's what I think would be super important for the stadium.
And of course we have to improve the product on the pitch. But that's
for another time.
That's for another time. Definitely.
That's for another time. But Old Trafford has to go. Ryan, Old Trafford has to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it has to.
Has to go.
I love Old Trafford. I'm sorry, it's just rotting. I've seen so many videos that one part of the roof it was leaking.
Yeah.
For goodness sake, leaking.
It has to go. But I must say, the first time you walk in there,
oh, you just love it.
Well, when we went the first time about 30 years ago, it was unbelievable.
It was the most amazing first. It gave me goosebumps.
Same with me.
It still gives me goosebumps.
Same with myself.
It gives me goosebumps when you go there and stuff like that. But at the end of the day,
it's got to go.
It has to be changed.
And everything has to be revamped
and
has to go.
So you guys, hey, listen up. Put your comments out there. Let us know who wants it gone. Should we renovate it? Should we knock it down? Your thoughts.
Knock it down.
And we'll see what happens. I mean, something has to happen. Whatever they do, they've got to do something.
They've got to do something, and it has to be done soon.
Because it's like a shithole. Let's be honest.
Or else one day it'll just sink in the ground.
It's
It's
terrible.
terrible.
So we got to do something about it. So
I mean, the thing is, they don't even have a real TV monitor.
They don't have nothing.
no, they have no infrastructure.
No infrastructure at all.
For goodness sake, even Luton have one.
True.
There you go. So we're competing with Luton on the stadiums now. So
I would say worse.
So we'll see what happens, and we'll be back with you guys soon. Most probably next Friday we'll do something about the squad.
Ryan and I'll be back tomorrow or on Sunday to talk about the Formula 1 Grand Prix.
Forza Ferrari.
And we'll see. We'll see. Verstappen got pole, so
Annoying little shit.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you soon.
Take care.